Ever wondered what the difference is between easy running, the walk-run method, and slow running? In this video, we'll take a look at it. Hey everyone, welcome back to A Bloke on the Run. If you're a beginner runner and you want to improve your running, and you're wondering what the different kind of run means for you and how to improve your running, in this video we will get into the difference between easy running, the walk-run method, and at the end, slow running. In the end, I will give you a little bonus on some sites where you can figure out maybe your proper pacing and look into the one-walk method. First, we have easy running. Easy running should be done at a slow pace where you're able to, you say, between 65 to 75% of your maximum heart rate. But unless you are very well aware of your heart rate, this is kind of difficult. You also need something to measure your pulse or running watch. But if you're just starting out, you may not have those things. So an easy thing to do is, they say you should be able to talk effortlessly. That is a bit hard if you're running alone. If you're running alone, you could maybe sing. If you're running in the city, that may not be that good of an idea. People might think you're a bit weird. What I learned that works well for me is if I'm able to breathe in and out my nose, I am running at an easy pace, and usually it measures up to my heart rate monitor. So running and being able to breathe in and out your nose, that puts you in the right pace. Doing easy runs is crucial for you to build up your stamina and your cardiovascular system and your muscles and your legs and the tendons, so you're able to run further and over time also get you able to run faster as you build up your capacity to endure longer and harder running sessions. It's also a great way of pushing yourself to go further distances. When you keep running in this zone, in this effort level, you will be able to run further and further, and thus building your speed and your stamina and your health and your running ability up from the bottom. A lot of easy running gives you a large plateau of form from which you can build your form and your pace up. In a lot of running plans, you will see a vast majority of your runs should be run at this easy pace. For example, in a 3-day week running plan, one of the runs would probably be an easy run at this pace, then a harder session with some speed, and then a longer run also at this pace. So it will be the foundation of your running. As a beginner, if you have done some of the Couch to 5K, you will have come across the one-walk method. For a lot of people, this is just running for a few minutes, walking for a few minutes, and thus building up your running form to begin with. So that is run-walk. It is easy for beginners and a way to get into running. But it is also another form of running that is not easy. It is the Galloway method of run-walking, and a lot of people are setting PBs at longer distances, for example 10 kilometers, a half marathon, or even marathon, using run-walk methods. It involves doing what he calls the golden mile, or you have a mile time trial. Then you enter your numbers into some of his calculators, and it gives you an amount of seconds you have to run and you have to walk, and then a speed, and it will thus carry you to PBs at these distances. It is not easy running. It is not as hard, maybe, psychologically, as just running the entire time, but it is not easy running. The Galloway method of run-walk is still tough, it's still hard, maybe a bit easier on your joints and maybe psychologically as well, as you get a breather once in a while, but it is not easy running. As a beginner, when you do the run-walk, it is to ease yourself into running, but the Galloway method is not necessarily easy running. It's still hard running, and you can still get very high paces and PBs on a lot of the distances using this method. And remember to hang on in the video. I will give you a few sites or a few pages where you can find information on the run-walk and how to find your easy pace. The last thing we want to talk about is slow running. Slow running, in my opinion, is not necessarily a pace or type of running. It's more like a mental thing for people. And let me just tell you about the sites There is my pace calculator where you can enter, if you want to do the run walk, you can enter how many minutes you want to run and how many minutes you want to walk, and then you can alternate, and then it will calculate the pace and the finishing time in different races. I'll link that in the bottom. Then there's a VDOT calculator. That is for when you want to know what your easy run is. Then you have to do a time trial, 5K, 3K. Then you enter that into the calculator, and it will give you some times, some paces that you can train in. And one of them will be your easy pace. I think that they are sometimes the easy pace is a little too fast. I will probably add on maybe 15, 20 seconds per kilometer, but that will get you in the ballpark. And that would be something to start with. I will link those in the description so you can find the web pages there and you can have a look. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.